Hope you're not too scared to come to me party tonight, Spongebob Scaredy Pants.
Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another spooky pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building a zombie Spongebob Squarepants. Now, for this build, we're going to be using a lot of colors, but for now, we're just going to worry about pink, black, lime, purple, white, and then magenta. So let's begin this pixel art with 7 blocks of our black wool. So here we go. We're going to start with 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Then on the left side, we're going to grab our pink. We're going to place a pink wool and then 3 black wools. We're going to place a pink wool and then 2 black wools. Make sure you guys have 7, 3, and 2. Now, every so often, after we build something, we're going to be taking a step back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. Feel free to stop the video whenever you need to. So now let's continue. We're going to add 2 pink blocks with 2 black wools on the left and then 2 black wools on the top going towards the right. Then we're going to add a pink and have 5 black wools moving to the right. Then we're going to add 4 pink wools with 4 black wools on the right and 4 black wools on the top. So make sure this is 5, this is 4, that's 4, and that's 4. And that's going to be his little arm, because it's going to be laying on the ground just like over there. So make sure you guys have that. Now let's go back to the bottom here. We're going to add a pink and then 3 black wools and then a pink with another 3 black wools. Then we're going to add a pink with 2 black wools, 2 pink wools, and 2 black wools. So you're going to make a little sandwich of 2 black wools, 2 pinks, and 2 blacks. Then to the right of the sandwich, we're going to add 2 black wools directly attached to those 2 pinks. Then we're going to place a pink with 2 black wools on the bottom going towards the right. And then a pink with 3 black wools on the bottom going towards the right. So make sure you guys have that. And then again, we're going to add a pink with 3 black wools going towards the right. Now it's time to actually start building his little like swimsuit. I guess it's not a swimsuit, it's just his pants. But that's what we're going to be building next. So for that, we're going to be using our lime, our black, and then also some of our purple, and then our pink for his little legs. So just let's get started. So we're going to grab our lime. We're going to place 3 lime wools with 3 black wools on the bottom of the lime. And on the right of the lime, well, we need to place 6 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, remember, if you guys at any point need a little bit of extra time, feel free to stop the video whenever you need to. So this is what we should have so far. So let's keep up the good momentum going. What we're going to do is that over here, we're going to add 2 lime wools and then a black. Then to the right of this black, we're going to add 3 lime wools. And then in the middle here, we're going to add another 3 lime wools and a lime wool in the middle. So make sure you guys have that. Then we're going to switch back to our black. We're going to add 2 diagonal black wools. And then right here, we're going to go up by 2 black wools. We're going to add a lime on the right and then 2 black wools above that lime. Now over here, we need to switch to our purple wool. We're going to place 1 purple wool to the right of this lime right there. And then on the top, we're going to add 3 purple wools, 4 purple wools, and 2 purple wools. So we're going to have 1, 3, 4, and 2. Now it's time to grab our black wool. What we're going to do is that over here, we're going to add 3 black wools on the bottom. Then we're going to grab our purple. We're going to add 2 purple wools, 1, 2. Then directly above it, we're going to add 3 purple wools. And then starting in the middle here, we're going to add another 3 purple wools. Now we need to grab our black, and starting right here, we can already see the cutouts for it. We need to add 5 diagonal black wools. So 1, 2, 3. Then a lime for 4th block, a lime, and then our 5th diagonal black wool. So make sure you guys have that. I would definitely recommend to pause it here just in case you need a little bit of extra time. Alright, awesome. So now let's keep the momentum going. We're going to go down here. We're going to add 2 black wools. And then we need to add 4 diagonal black wools. So here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to place a pink and then a black. So there we have our 4 diagonal black wools. Then we're going to grab our pink again. And next to this 1 diagonal black wool, we're going to place a pink to the right and a black on the bottom. And then on the ground floor, we're going to add 4 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to place a pink and have 3 black wools going to the right. And then a pink with a black. Above this black, we're going to add 2 pink wools and 2 black wools on the right. So what we're building right now is going to be one of his legs that sticks out. And then what we need to do next is that over here, on top of this pink, going up and to the left, we need to add 3 diagonal black wools. So 1, 2, and 3. Then what we're going to do is that we're going to add 2 pink wools. And to the left of the 2 pink wools, we're going to place 2 black wools going down. And then starting on top of this particular pink, we're going to place 4 black wools to the right. And 2 black wools going up on the left side of those 4 black wools. So make sure you guys have this for one of his little legs. Alright, awesome. So let's continue. We're going to grab our pink. We're going to make the other leg by placing 2 pink wools with 2 black wools on the right. And then over here, we need to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. Just like that. And then on top, right here, of this 2 black wools, we're going to add 1 pink with a black on the top. And to the left of the pink, we're going to place 3 black wools. Then we're going to add a black on the top here. And 1 diagonal black wool on the bottom going towards the left, like so. So I know this looks confusing, but it's going to look really good at the end. We're going to clean it up closer to the end of the video. I'm going to fill in certain parts so it's easier to see what we have done. But for now, we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to leave it kind of messy. What we're going to worry about is that over here, we need to add a lime wool and then 2 black wools going up on the right of it. Then we're going to grab our purple. We're going to place a black on top of the purple and then a purple on the left of the black and a black on top of that purple. So that makes sense. I feel like that was kind of messy. So let me just explain it again. We have a lime wool, then 2 black wools on the right. We're going to have 2 diagonal purple wools and 2 diagonal black wools. So make sure you guys have that. And then to the left of this last black wool that we just placed, we're going to go down by 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's take a big step back. This is what we have so far. Pause it if you need to. Alright, so let's continue. What we're going to do next is that we are going to grab our lime wool. We're going to place 1 lime wool here. And then on top of the lime, we're going to go up by 3 black wools. And then a lime on the left with 2 black wools going up. So make sure you guys have this. We're now continuing the pants of our little dead Patrick. So yeah, after those 2 black wools, we're going to add another lime. And then have 3 black wools moving to the left. And directly above this first black wool that we place above the lime, we're going to go up by 3 black wools and then a black wool in the middle. So I know that looks kind of weird, but that's the shape that we need right here. Then to the left here, we're going to add a lime with a black on the top, and then 2 black wools to the left with a purple and a black on the top. So once again, we're going to add a lime, a black, 2 black wools on the left, a purple, and a black on the top. Now, below this purple, we're going to need to place 4 black wools. Then we need to switch back to our purple. And this is what we're going to do. We need to put a whole bunch of rows right here, which is going to be, our first row is going to be 2 purple wools. Then 4 purple wools. And then 2 rows of 5 purple wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need to switch back to our black. And right here on this purple, we're going to go down by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we need to go back up here. We're going to grab our purple. We're going to place 3 purple wools. Then 2 purple wools. 1 purple wool. 2 purple wools. Another 2 purple wools. And then right below this black, we need to add another 2 purple wools. Now, to the left of these 2 purples, we're going to grab our black and we're going to go down by 3 black wools. Then we're going to place a lime with 2 black wools on the left side. So make sure you guys have that so far. Pause it if you need to. Let me take a little step back up so you guys can see more of the finished pixel art. Then what we're going to need to do is that we're going to have to stop what we're doing. We're going to go back down here. We're going to grab our lime wool because we need to place 4 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So here we go. We're going to go just 1, 2, 3, and 4 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. Then we're going to grab our lime wool again. We're going to place a lime right below our 4 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to place 2 black wools to the left and 1 diagonal black wool. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to fill in the pants with our lime wool. So I'm going to pause, or actually I would recommend for you guys to pause the video, fill in his whole pants with our lime, and I'll be back in just a second.
Near a graveyard under the sea. SpongeBob Squarepants. Absorbent and yellow and spooky as he. SpongeBob Squarepants. If not a...
Alright, awesome. So we finished filling in his pants. So this is what we should have so far. So now we can start working on pretty much his face. So let's just move on to the left now. And what we're going to do is that we're going to be using our pink, our black, and then some of our magenta wool. So let me just move that closer. That's what we're going to be using now. So for that, let's just continue. We're going to go over here where we have this 4 black wools. Then we're going to place a pink with 3 black wools moving to the left. A pink with 2 black wools moving to the left. A pink with 3 black wools moving to the left. So once again, you're going to have 3 black wools, 2 black wools, and 3 black wools. So make sure you guys have that. Alright, awesome. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to place a pink with 3 black wools to the left and then 1 black wool on top of the first black wool. So that makes sense. So we're going to add 3, then 1 right there. Now, this is going to be part of his brain. So we're going to be using our magentas. So let's add 2 magentas and then another 2 magentas. Then we're going to grab our black wool. We're going to place 2 diagonal black wools on the left side. So 1, can I get to it? 1, 2. And then over here, we're going to have 1 black wool and then 2 black wools going up. So make sure you guys have that. Then we're going to add on top of this 2 black wools, 1 magenta with a black on the right and on the top. And then 1 magenta on the top here with a black on the right and on the top. So make sure you guys have that. Now back down here, we're going to add a magenta and then add 3 black wools, just like that. Following it up with 2 magentas and 2 black wools on the left side. And 1 black wool on the top. 2 magentas on the right, and above those 2 magentas, we need to place 3 black wools in that shape. Then we're going to add 2 magentas with 2 black wools on the top. Then let me just go ahead and fill this in. And there we go. That's what it should look like after it's all filled in. That's going to be part of his brains. So yeah, just make sure you guys have that. And now let's continue with our little Patrick. So for that, we're going to go over here. We're going to add a pink and then 2 black wools. Just make sure you guys have that so far. And then we're going to add a pink with 6 black wools on the top. So yeah, make sure you add a pink and then 6 black wools on the top. Then we're gonna need to add a pink with 14 black wools on the top. So make sure you guys have 14 black wools on the top. Going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then finally 14. Then what we're gonna do right here, we're gonna do just a little bit of detail. So for that, we need to grab our brown wool. So make sure you guys have 14 black wools, and we need our brown. We're gonna add 2 brown wools and then 3 white wools on the top. To the left of them, we're gonna add 2 black wools and then 2 brown wools with 2 white wools on the top. So yeah, just make sure you guys have that so far. And then over here, we're gonna add 3 black wools in that shape. So this is a big pit solar. It's gonna take maybe an hour to do, but maybe we can get it under 40 minutes. We'll see. All right, so after we did all of that, we're gonna move on to the right here. Remember to pause it or rewind in case I went too fast for you. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna add 3 black wools and then 1 black wool in the middle with a white and 2 black wools to the right. Then we're going to move a little bit to the left, and right on top of this 2 white wools going to the right, we're going to need to place 13 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then finally 13 black wools. Then we are going to grab our pink. We're going to place 4 pink wools with 4 black wools on the top, 1 black wool on top of this 4 black wools right here, and then 1 black wool on the right. So make sure you guys have that so far. Now in this section of the pit slart, SpongeBob is taking a bite out of Patrick's guts. Can you guys see them? So that's what we're going to be working on. So make sure you guys have that so far. So now let's go back down here and get to it. So how we're going to do this is that we are going to grab our magenta. We're going to place just a magenta wool here and then 2 black wools on the left side going down. Then right below this 2 black wools, we're going to place 2 magentas. And to the left of those 2 magentas, we're going to place 2 black wools moving to the left and then 2 magentas directly below it. To the left of those 2 magentas, we're going to add 3 black wools with 1 black wool in the middle, a magenta with a black on the bottom, and then 3 black wools to the left of that magenta. Then we're going to add a pink with 2, not magentas, but 2 black wools. So let's continue over here. We're going to add 2 magenta wools with 2 black wools on the bottom, and then 4 black wools on the right side. Was that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, make sure you guys have that. Remember, excuse me, we're going to add 2 magentas with 2 blacks and then 4 black wools going to the right. Then let's grab our magenta wool. We're going to place 4 magenta wools, 2 magenta wools, Then we're going to have a black wool in this corner, 3 black wools right below it, but in that particular shape. And then to the right of this 4 magenta as well, we're going to add 2 black wools and then 4 black wools. Now we need to grab our magenta. We're going to add 4 magentas and then 3 magentas with 3 black wools on the bottom. Then we're going to add a black wool right here and 2 diagonal magenta wools. Then right below this black, we're going to add 4 black wools going to the right. And then we're going to add a magenta wool here. Not a magenta, I'm sorry. We're going to add a black wool here and above the magenta. Then to the right of this magenta wool, we're going to go up by 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we need to grab our magenta wool again. We're going to add 3 magenta wools like that, with 2 black wools on the top, 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the left with some magenta on the bottom supporting it. Then we're going to fill this in with 1 magenta wool and 1 row of magenta going to the left. We're going to grab our black and we're going to add 3 black wools. Whoops, I made a mess. We're going to add 3 black wools right there. Make sure you place 3 black wools right now to destroy your pixel like I just did. And then we're going to go up by 2 black wools right here. We're going to add 1 magenta here. Then we're going to add 3 magenta wools with 3 black wools on the right. So let's take a big step back. That's what his guts should look like. Now we're going to start working a little bit more towards the middle where his mouth and like the guts are at. So that's what we're going to be doing. So with that said, let's actually do it. We're going to grab our magenta. We're actually not going to start filling in more parts. We're just going to place a black wool and then a magenta and a magenta. Above this magenta, we're going to grab our black and we're going to place 3 black wools and then 3 black wools directly on the top like so. So you're basically making a big letter T. Then we're going to grab our magenta and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 magenta wools to the left. We're going to place 1 diagonal black wool here with a magenta on the top and 2 black wools on the top of that. Then we're going to grab our white. We're going to do 2 rows of 3 white wools with 2 black wools on the right. Then above this 3 white wools, we're going to place 8 black wools moving to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to grab our white again. We're going to place 2 rows of 3 white wools. So that's our first row. And that's our second row. We're going to grab our black. We're going to place 2 black wools on the left. And then right below this 3 white wools, we're actually going to place another 3 black wools. Then we're going to add a black wool and 2 magenta blocks. We're going to grab our black and we're going to place 4 black wools right here with 1 additional black wool on the bottom right. Then up here, let's actually grab our red. So where's the red? We're going to be using our red and black. So let me just move this black closer to the red. And it's going to be the 2 primary colors we're going to be using now. So with that said, let's just get to it. We're going to place a red wool right here. And then a black on the left. And then we're going to add a red wool on top with a black on the left. So we have those 2 diagonal black wools. Then we're going to place a red with 2 black wools going up. And then a red with a black on the left. And then on top of the red, we're going to add 3 black wools moving to the right. Let's go ahead and fill in this section. There we go. Now, to the left of those 3 black wools, we're going to add a red with a black on the left. On top of the red, moving to the left, we're going to add 5 black wools, just like that. Then we need to grab our red wool. We're going to go down by 3 red wools here. 1, 2, 3. So make sure you added 3 red wools. Then right here, we're going to go down by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to go down by 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then to the right, we're going to go up by 2 red wools. We're going to place a yellow, which we need to get. So yeah, we're going to place that yellow wool and then a red above it. Then we need to have 2 diagonal red wools in this section and 2 red wools on the bottom here. So let's take a step back. This is what we have so far. Pause it if you need to. We're making great progress. This is a really complicated build. So you know what? We don't have to do it all in one day. We can come back another day. You can go take a break. So yeah, just feel free to pause it if you get tired. Because I might actually go take a break, but I'll edit that out. So I'll be back in just a second. Alright, awesome. So I finished my little break. Now what we're going to start doing is that on this left side, we're actually going to start working on SpongeBob himself. So how exciting. So let's actually just clear out our blocks. We're going to get our black wool, our yellow wool, and then just 1 white wool. We're going to need that later. But for now, we're just going to worry about black and yellow because that's what SpongeBob is mainly made out of. So we're going to go over here. You guys see this section. So for that, we're going to grab our yellow wool. And over here, we need to have 2 diagonal yellow wools. Make sure you guys have 2 diagonal yellow wools with a black wool supporting it. And then a black wool to the left of those 2 yellow wools. Now over here on this bottom section, we actually need to have another 2 diagonal black wools. So just use yellow to support it. Now over here, we need to have 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. So there we have our 3 diagonal black wools. So I know this looks super messy. It's kind of difficult to explain to, but just make sure you guys have this so far. Then what we're going to do next is that over here, we're going to add 4 yellow wools with a black on the left and 4 black wools on the top. Then we're going to add a white wool with a black on the right, on the top, and on the left. Then we're going to add another white wool with a black on the top. And to the left of this white wool, well, we're going to go down by 3 black wools. This little gap needs to be filled in with yellow. Then we're going to add a square. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then we're going to place a black wool here with a yellow and a black. So make sure you guys have that. I know it looks kind of funky, but it'll look great in just a second. Then we're going to place a black, a yellow, and a black on the bottom. To the right of this yellow, we're actually going to go down by 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now let's actually go ahead and fill this in with yellow.
Chills be something you wish.
Alright, so that's what it should look like after we fill it in with yellow. So now let's actually start building the right side of our SpongeBob. So we're going to grab our yellow wool over here, and we're going to add one more diagonal black wool going to the right, just like that. Then we're going to grab our yellow again. We're going to go up by 2 yellow wools with 2 black wools on the right, and then 3 black wools on the top, like so. For SpongeBob. Then we're going to have a yellow with a black on the right and a yellow on the top. To the right of this yellow, we're going to go up by 6 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 2 diagonal black wools. So make sure you guys have that so far. Remember to pause it if you need to. Now up here, we're going to add a yellow wool. And to the right of the yellow, we're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then 1 diagonal black wool. We're going to grab our yellow and we're going to place 3 yellow wools so that we can add 3 black wools on the right and 1 black wool on the top. So remember, this is going to be 6, 2 diagonal black wools, 5 black wools going up, 1 diagonal black wool, 3 black wools going up, and then 1 diagonal black wool going to the left. Then we're going to add 2 yellow wools with 2 black wools on the top, a yellow with a black on the top, so it's 1 diagonal black wool. And now we're going to do something kind of special, so make sure to pay attention. We're going to grab our yellow, we're going to place 3 yellow wools, 3 black wools, and 3 yellow wools, and 2 black wools. So that was a lot, so let me just go over it once again. We're going to have 3 yellows, 3 blacks, 3 yellows, 2 blacks. And then above those 3 yellows, we're going to have 3 black wools and 3 black wools. So make sure you guys have that. Remember, it's going to be 3, 3, 3, and then 2. Then we need to have 1 diagonal black wool. Remember to pause this if you need to. I feel like I'm going kind of fast, but we got to get it going. This tutorial can't take all day, but we're almost done. We have to do the outline, and then the eye is going to be, that's going to take like maybe 5 minutes, and then we're going to be done. So yeah, like in 20 minutes, we should be done. Not much longer, probably less than 20. All right, so let's continue. We're going to grab our yellow. We're going to place 4 yellow wools, then 2 black wools, and 4 yellow wools. Make sure you guys have 4 yellows, 2 blacks, and 4 yellows. And then above those 4 yellows, we're going to place 4 black wools and 4 black wools. So remember, 4 yellows, 2 blacks, 4 yellows, and above those 4 yellows, place 4 black wools. Then to the left here, we're going to have 3 black wools, 2 yellows with 2 black wools on the top, and 1 black wool on the left. Then we're going to add a yellow below the black, and then 2 black wools moving to the left, and then right directly below another 2 black wools moving to the left, and they're going to be connected. Alright, so I'm back. We had some technical difficulties, but everything should be sorted out. Now, below this 2 black wools, we're going to add 2 yellow wools, and to the left of those 2 yellow wools, we're going to add 2 black wools, then 1 diagonal black wool, then 2 black wools going down, and below and next to all of these blocks, we're going to be using yellow wool to support it. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. Let's make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Alright. Then we're going to add 2 yellow wools because we need to place 2 black wools on the left. And then over here, 2 diagonal black wools moving to the right. Then we're going to have 4 black wools going down with 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. Then we're going to have 4 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 diagonal black wool. So let's just go over what we just finished. Can I get that? There we go. So now let's just go over what we just finished building. We have those 2 black wools, 1 diagonal, 2 black wools going down, 1 diagonal, 2 black wools going down, 2 diagonal black wools, 4 black wools going down, 2 diagonal black wools, and then 4 black wools going down, and then 1 diagonal black wool. Now to the right of this black wool, we're going to add a yellow with 4 black wools going down. Then we're going to add a yellow with a black wool on the bottom, and below this black, we're going to place 3 black wools moving to the right. Then we're going to add a yellow with a black on the bottom, 2 white wools, and a black. To the right of this 2 white wools, we need to go up by 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place a yellow with a black and a yellow on the left. Above this yellow, we're going to go up by 3 black wools. And then to the right, we're going to add 2 black wools going up. We're going to add 2 yellow wools because we need to place a black on the bottom. And then on the top, we're going to add 2 black wools going to the right. So make sure you guys have this. I know it's kind of confusing, but it's needed. Alright, now what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our yellow. We're going to place 1 yellow wool here. To the left of the yellow, we're going to go up by 6 black wools. So make sure you guys go up by 6 black wools. Then we're going to add a yellow with 2 black wools going up. A yellow with 2 black wools going up. Then we're going to add another yellow wool to the right so we can have 2 black wools on the top, a yellow, and 2 black wools on the left side going up. So make sure you guys have that. It should be 4 sets of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be our 4 sets of 2 black wools. Then what we're going to do next is that we're actually going to place 4 yellow wools because we need to place 4 black wools on the left and then 2 black wools on the top. So now let's take a big step back. We are almost done with the outline. We need to add a hand for SpongeBob right here. We need to give Patrick a face and SpongeBob a face, but that shouldn't take too much longer. So make sure you guys have this so far. We're doing great. So now let's actually get started and give him SpongeBob his other hand. So for that, we're going to go right here where we have this 6 black wools. We're going to place a yellow, a black, a yellow, a black, and then another black on this left side. Then we're going to place a black wool above this yellow. 2 black wools going up. To the right of those 2 black wools, we're going to add 3 black wools going up. We're going to place a yellow and then 3 black wools moving to the right. We're going to add a yellow below it and then 5 black wools going to the right. So make sure you guys have 5 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to add 3 yellow wools with 3 black wools on the top, a black wool on the right. Right below this last black wool that we placed, we need to add 3 black wools moving to the left. We're going to add a white wool and then 4 black wools moving to the left. Then up here, we're going to add 2 yellow wools with a black, a yellow, and a black. Now, right below this black wool right here, we're going to add 6 black wools moving to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to add a black wool on the top, a yellow on the top, and a black to the left. So now I'm actually going to go ahead and fill this in with yellow so it's easier to see, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's what it should look like after we fill it in with yellow wool. You see, it's gonna look great when we're done. I know this is probably gonna be my longest tutorial today, but that's kind of fun too. I like making really complex pixel art, and it's Halloween time, so why not make something spooky? So let's continue. So let's see, what do we have to do next? Well, he has like this little sleeve going on here, so that's what we're gonna be building. So for that, we're gonna be grabbing our white and black. Let me just move the yellow a bit farther away. So what we're going to do right here is that we're going to add just 2 white wools with a black wool on the right. Then we're going to go up here. We are going to add a white wool with a black on the left. And then 2 black wools moving to the right. And then 1 diagonal black wool. And then this whole patch, we can actually go ahead and fill it in with white. So I'm going to do that. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So now it's time to start building. What should we do, guys? Should we do Patrick's eyes or SpongeBob's eyes? I'm filling Patrick's, so let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to go back down here. We're going to be using our black, our white, and our pink. So let me just grab our pink, switch it with our yellow so it's closer, and let's just get to work. Okay, awesome. So do you guys see these 2 black wools? Well, we're going to place a pink right here and a black. So let me just step back so you guys can see exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be building his eyebrows, then we're going to be moving on to his face. So just make sure you guys have that 1 black wool there. Then we're going to have a pink with 2 black wools on the left, a pink with 2 black wools on the left, 2 pink wools. So yeah, just make sure you guys have that. We're going to have a black, a pink, 2 black wools, a pink, 2 black wools, 2 pinks. Then over here we need to have 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. So we're going to have our first, our second, and then our third. So we have our 3 diagonal black wools. Now it's time to start working on his eyes. So for his eyes, we're going to grab our pink. We're going to place 2 pink wools right here next to this original part of his eyebrow. Then we're going to grab our black. We're going to place 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to place a white with 2 black wools going to the right, a white with 2 black wools going up. Then we're going to add a white with 3 black wools just like so. Then we're going to add 2 white wools with 2 blacks on the right, and then 1 black on top of those 2 whites. Then we're going to add a white wool with 6 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we need to have 2 diagonal black wools moving down and to the left. Then we're going to have a black below that white. Then we're going to add a white to the right. And below this white, we're actually going to place a row of 5 black wools. So 3, 4, and 5. Then up here, we're going to place a black wool with a white and a black to the left and to the right. Then on the bottom here, we're going to place a black, a white, a black, and a black. So I know this looks super confusing, but I'm going to go ahead and fill it in for you guys in just a second. But for now, make sure you guys have this black, this white, this black, and then a black right here. Then we're going to place another white on the bottom with a black on the left and on the right. We're going to go back up here to a row of 5 black wools, because we're going to add a white with a black on the left, 2 white wools with 2 black wools on the left, and then a black wool below those 2 whites. Make sure you guys have this for the eyes before I'm actually going to go ahead and fill it in for you guys, so it's easier to see. Because being see-through and not see-through, like right here, is kind of confusing. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. Okay, awesome. So that's what his eyes should look like. Now we're going to do his mouth. So for his mouth, we're going to be using our pink wool and black. So let's grab that pink. We're going to go down here where this 4 black wools are at. And we're going to add 3 pink wools. Then a black on the top with 3 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to place 2 black wools going to the right with 2 pink wools directly on the top. A black on the right, and 2 black wools going up on the left side. So let me just go over. I felt like I've been talking kind of fast. We're going to add this 3 black wools, 2 black wools, 2 pinks, with 1 black on the right, and 2 black wools on the left. Then we're going to grab our pink. We're going to place 4 pink wools with 4 black wools on the left, and 1 black wool on the top. Then we're going to add 2 pinks with 2 blacks on the top, 1 black on the right, 1 black wool next to this 2 black wools, and then we're going to place 2 pink wools right on top. I'm sorry, what did I just say? We're going to place 1 pink wool on the left of this 2 blacks, and then right above it, we're going to place 2 black wools. And that's going to be his mouth. So look at that. We're making great progress. We're going to be done in just a second. So let me just take a step back. Remember to pause it if you need to. This is what we have so far. We're almost across the finish line. We just have to give Patrick his eyes and those little green spots. And believe it or not, the eyes shouldn't take that long. So we're going to be done in just a couple minutes. So pause it if you need to before we get to the home stretch. Alright, so let's start working on SpongeBob's eyes. And then we'll finish up with the little like green holes that he has going on. So for his eyes, it should be pretty easy. We're just going to be using our black and our white and maybe a little bit of our yellow just to like support the black wool. So yeah, let's just get started. We're actually going to begin right here because he has a little bit more detail in this section, and then we can start building his eyes. So we're going to grab our yellow. We're going to place 1 yellow wool and then a black on the right and on the top, and then a yellow right there. So you're basically going to make one of those like test dummy circles that they have on their heads, but in a little square shape. Look at that. So just make sure you guys have that. Then what we're going to do is that right here, we're going to place 6 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. To the right of this 6 black wools, we're going to add 2 yellows and then 2 blacks. So make sure you guys have this going on. Otherwise, it's like test dummy circles that they have on their heads, but in a little square shape. Look at that. So just make sure you guys have that. Then what we're going to do is that right here, we're going to place 6 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. To the right of this 6 black wools, we're going to add 2 yellows and then 2 blacks. So make sure you guys have this going on. Otherwise, it's like test dummy circles. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now let's continue. What we're going to do is we're going to grab our trusty black wool. Actually, no, we're going to grab our yellow wool. And then on top of this yellow, we're actually going to go up and place 4 black wools. 4 yellow wools. So just make sure you guys have 4. Is that 4? I can't count anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So make sure you guys have 4 black wools and 4 yellow wools. Then to the left of those 4 yellow wools, we're going to place another 4 black wools. Look at that. How cool. Not really, but enough. All right. I need to calm down. What we're going to do next is that right next to this yellow, we're going to place 9 black wools. What an unbelievable number. So we're going to place those 9 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 black wools. Then right over here, we're going to add another yellow wool. And to the left of this yellow wool, we're going to add 4 black wools. Then we need to grab our magenta. We're going to grab our magenta. We're going to add 2. Oh, that's not magenta. That's concrete. Let's throw that away. We need our magenta. So yeah, we're going to place 2 magenta wools. Just like that. So make sure you guys have that going on. Pause it if you need to. And actually, I just noticed a problem. We need to delete this block right here. So just knock that off. We're actually going to place 2 black wools on the left. Right below this magenta. there's 2 blocks of magenta. We're going to add 5 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the bottom here, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3 with a yellow wool in the corners. So make sure you guys have that so far. I know this is probably one of the most complicated parts of this build, but once we're done with this, I promise it's going to look absolutely amazing. So we just got to keep at it. Alright, so now let's see. Well, we need to grab our white wool. And above this 2 black wools, we're going to add just 3 white wools. Then we need to grab our black, and we're going to do 3 rows of 6 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you really don't even have to count. Just add 3 rows of black up until you run to this side. And then starting on top of this white wool, we need to have 2 rows of 7 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal yellow wools with 2 diagonal black wools. To the left of this yellow, we're going to add 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a yellow with a black on the left. Then we're going to move to the right. Above this yellow, we're going to add 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 1 block, with 1 block going up on each end of those 5 black wools that we just added. So make sure you guys have that. And then over here, we need to add 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the right. And on the left, we need to add 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the left. Then in the middle here, we're going to add 2 black wools. And that's going to be one of his eyes. So I know that looks confusing. So just rewind in case you mess up. If you mess up here, really, I don't blame you because it's complicated. So yeah, just make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. I cannot stress that enough. Don't feel like you have to rush from one place to the other. You can just do this build in your own time. If you want to like go to McDonald's and have some nuggets in the middle of this tutorial, you can do whatever you want. So now let's continue, guys. So with that said, let's actually continue. So we're gonna grab our black wool, and on this side, do you guys see this 2 black wools above this yellow? Well, to the left, we're gonna add 3 black wools just like that. Then we're gonna add 2 white wools. We actually need to go get our blue. So we're gonna grab our blue wool, and above this white wool, we're going to place a blue, a black, and then a blue on the right, on the top, and on the left. And that's going to be his eye. Now below these 2 white wools, we're going to grab our black. And actually not below, but below this black that's next to these 2 white wools, we actually need to place 9 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we're going to move on back to the right, and over here we're going to add 7 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we're going to place 1 yellow wool right here next to this 9 black wools. Above this yellow wool, we're going to add 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to add 3 black wools with a black wool in the middle. Then next to this black wool, going up, we're going to add 7 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we're going to add 2 diagonal yellow wools, just like that. Below this yellow wool, we're going to place 6 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to place a yellow. And to the left of this yellow, we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So make sure you guys have that. I know this eye is kind of confusing to build, but there's a lot of black wools, and there's really no other way to explain it. So I'm sorry if I'm confusing you guys. I'm trying really hard. So let me know what you guys think of this tutorial down in the comments. Please be nice. Alright, so now next to this yellow wool, we're going to grab our black, and we're going to go down by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then a black wool to the right. And then over here, we need to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. So 1 and 2. Then we need to grab our white wool. We're going to grab our white wool, and we're going to place just 5 white wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 5 black wools directly on the top. Then on the top of those 5 black wools, we're going to place a black with a yellow and a black to the left of that yellow. Then we're going to skip a block, and we're going to go up by 2 black wools. And to the right of this blocks of white that we have here, just 5 blocks, we're going to add just 2 black wools. So now let's take a step back. This is what we have so far. We have finished building SpongeBob's eye. Now, just so it looks a little bit better on my screen, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the eye for you guys. So I'll be back in just a second.
Then scream your gills off and flop like a fish.
Alright, awesome! So we have finished filling in his eye. SpongeBob is looking amazing. Now, before we do finish our little SpongeBob, we need to go ahead and give him those like green blobs that he has going on. So for that, let's actually clear out our inventory. We're going to grab our yellow wool and then our green. So now let's just get started. Let's start giving him those yellow blobs that he has going on. But first, let me just take a step back. Pause it if you need to. We're making great progress, and we're going to be done in just a second. Alright, so our first blocks, we're going to go back to this corner. Do you guys see this little like 3 blocks right here? Well, we're going to add a yellow wool right here, and then a green on the bottom and on the left. So make sure you guys have that. Then we're gonna go up here near his eye. We're gonna add 1 yellow wool, and then 4 green wools, 4 green wools again, 2 green wools on the top. On the bottom, we're gonna add 3 green wools, and then 1 in the middle. So let me just start over, rewind. I felt like I was kind of faster. Right here on top of his eyebrow, we are gonna add a yellow wool, 4 green wools, 4 green wools on the top, 2 green wools on the top. Then we're gonna go back to the bottom. We're gonna add 3 green wools and 1 on the bottom. Now we're gonna move on to the left here. We're gonna add on top of this yellow wool that you guys see here, we're gonna place 2 green wools. Then next to this black, we're going to place another 2 green wools. And then 2 diagonal green wools with yellow wools attached to them. Now let's shimmy to the left. We're going to add a yellow wool right here. Then on top, we're going to have 2 green wools and another 2 green wools connected like so. Then over here, do you guys see this black wool? We're gonna add 5 rows of 4 green wools. So yeah, that's right. We're gonna add 5 rows of 4 green wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be 2 out of 5. That's our 3rd row, our 4th row, and our 5th row. So yes, make sure that you guys have 5 rows of 4 green wools. I have to go back and count. Alright, then on the bottom here, on this left side, we're going to add just 2 green wools. And then on the top, we're going to add 2 green wools. So make sure you guys have that. That's going to be the biggest spot of green in this whole build. Then we're going to go back here. We're going to add a yellow and a green. Now we need to move to the left. Do you guys see this 4 black wools? We're going to add 3 green wools, 3 green wools, with a green on the top and a green on the bottom. Then we're gonna go down here. Do you guys see these blocks of 2 black wools? We're gonna add a yellow and then a black on the left. Then do you guys see this row of 6 black wools? Well, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna add 2 yellow wools. And then a green to the left. And then right below it, we're gonna add a cube out of 4 green wools. And then finally, right here next to this 3 black wools, we're gonna place 1 green wool. And then I can't believe it, guys, we finally finished this big pixel art tutorial. Remember, Patrick needs to be filled in with pink and SpongeBob with yellow. But I'm gonna leave that up to you guys, because you really don't need my help. I'm just gonna fast forward through it anyways. But yeah, oh, what's this? This is a shark. Okay, so let me just step up a little closer. So yeah, there you go. Make sure you guys fill in Patrick with pink and SpongeBob with yellow. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's probably the longest one I have ever made. So yeah, hopefully you guys build it as you guys are filling it in. I'm just so happy we're finally done. If you do enjoy a pixel art of this size, just let me know. And even though it takes forever to make a tutorial, I'm gonna do it for you guys. So hopefully you're happy, I'm happy. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this spooky pixel art tutorial, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends about us. Leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time.
SpongeBob scared him pants. SpongeBob scared him pants.